Hello, 8 Mountain. This is your general reading for 2015, and this is our second or third take. So we've been having problems doing your reading, but here goes again. So, 8 Mountain, last year you were in 9 Fire. Now, 9 Fire, I think, gave you a lot of trouble, and in that it was highlighting a lot of things in your life that you may not have wanted to be coming out. In relationship, work-wise, whatever the area was, there was a lot of things that was being brought to your attention that really gave you maybe some heartache, some real disappointments and shock. The things that you were expecting to be doing weren't happening, and also the things that you did do did happen. But I think last year being in 9 Fire, it was all about you being honest with yourself. Really come to terms with who you really were and really what do you really want. That was last year. I think last year was really trying to get you to come to terms with what was really happening in your life. What were your relationships that you were in, and maybe in a previous relationship, what were they really bringing to you? What benefits, what blessings were they? Were they raising you up, or were they pulling you down? Were you in a spiral relationship that was just sucking you dry? I think 9 Fire was really bringing these things out to you, and if you were hiding things, this is the time where things were just being exposed, and you were feeling really vulnerable to everything around you. So that was 2014. Now 2015, you're in water now, and so again, water, you may feel a little bit more restricted in what and how you can do things, but again, there's some great benefits in this house here, and it's a great time for you, which we'll now explore. So let's look at 2015 for you, 8 Mountain. And so in the first part of the year, and also taking note here, this year is a 3 wood, and 3 wood gives you the opportunity, for confidence. It gives the self-expression of confidence, getting things done, birthing of new things. So again, let's see what's happening here. So in the first quarter of the year, you're looking at the relationship. Relationship's going to be one of the highlights here. It could be, again, an interesting thing, but in that the relationship, if you are in an established relationship, this relationship is going to go maybe more deeper, more stronger. It's going to be more cleansing. I think it's going to be a real healing time for you in the relationship. And if the relationship is maybe quite fresh, quite new, it's going to something that's going to go. It's going to go slowly. It's going to be developing, and it's going to be developing more of in the way that people understand soulmates, twin flames. It's going to really deepen that relationship. You will really start to get to know the person, not just on a physical level, but on a spiritual level. And I think it's going to be more on the spiritual level, on the mental level too, where you become more friends. That friendship deepens. You really start to take on and just understand what the relationship means to you. And I think that's one of the major questions that you've been asked in the previous years that you may not necessarily been answering, but this year you're going to really start answering, because this is going to give you some time to heal internally, spiritually. You really start to understand yourself. What do you really want in a relationship? What are the qualities that you want in a person to be with, and maybe hopefully for the medium to long term. So it's going to be something that you're going to be really examining, and really taking to the next level. And so it's going to be really important for you to really take on board this. But also, I think you'll be looking at the details of things, your spirituality you'll be looking at, and you may be looking at spirituality from a totally different viewpoint, not from a religious point of view, because again, you're in the house of religion, the opportunity to look at religion, but I think you'll be looking at it from a new perspective of spirituality. what is it to you? What is it really saying to you? How can it help you in your day-to-day life? This is the questions you're going to be asking yourself, and this is the things that you're in some ways demanding that it's real. It really works for you. I think you're fed up of the hype. I think you're wanting something real that's going to really help you move forward. And again, in the first quarter of the year, I think you're going to have opportunity for a possibility of a new job opportunity coming your way. There could be, for some of you, a new job opportunity coming. And again, the planning of it moving into this new job opportunity that is going to be there for you. And so into the second quarter of the year, again, finances is going to be quite strong there for you. New business opportunities, possibility of a new pay rise. You could be getting opportunity to find ways to develop new income streams for yourself. And again, moving forward, again looking at how you be interacting with people, moving and sharing with people your ideas, your dreams. These are highlighted there for you as well. And again, you may at times feel slightly uncomfortable being in the media highlight, because you want to be in the background sometimes, because you're feeling that some of the experiences you had in the past hasn't fully healed yet, but you'll be more than able to heal because you will have the support, friendship of people around you that and so it will be okay. It will work itself out for you. And into the third quarter of the year, again, there's going to be new opportunities. Not necessarily new relationships as such being on the agenda as such, but I think it's going to be a changing of the relationship, and again that deepening and seeing the relationship in a more fuller way, in a more developed way, so that your relationship and how you approach relationships is going to be a lot more healthier for you. And you see the person that you're maybe intending to be with, or the person you are quite keen on, in a different perspective, and they will see you in a different perspective, in more complete and more whole way. And again, looking at taking time out for yourself, giving yourself some time to rest, giving yourself some time to opportunity to develop things in a new way, looking at and planning out your finances in a more developed way, organized way, and looking at medium to long term planning. I think you will be looking at, again, as we move into the last quarter of the year. Again, work development wise, again, you could be seeing maybe some more income coming in your way. You could be also seeing ways in how you can handle your work environment in a more positive way, more not necessarily direct way, but more way with wisdom and with more skill and tact, I would say, is what you'll be looking at. And also, again, there could be travel on the cards for you in the last quarter of the year. You could be thinking about traveling. You could be even thinking about moving at some point to possibly to another country or to another environment, but to another space anyway, at least. And again, you'll be looking at in the first quarter of the year, as I mentioned, like travel as well. So there could be travel throughout the whole year for you, or the possibility of travel throughout the whole year for you, and which could be in connection with either somebody important to you or not, and also possibility with work as well, but maybe connected with people that you